Hi everybody, welcome back to Goodnight Lighthouse. I'm Miss Dorothy and I'm here to read you another story. And I have been waiting and waiting to read you a story because it's one of my favorite things to do. And this book is about waiting, and it's called Waiting. That's the name of this book, Waiting. It's a story about these little toys that live on this shelf and look out the window and what they wait for and what special things happen when the waiting is done. And we need to get inside this book, find out what they're waiting for. Are you ready to get inside this book with Miss Dorothy? Good. I need you to sit up and listen up because here we go. Waiting by Kevin Henkes. There were 5 of them, and they were waiting. Look at all the little toy figures on the windowsill. They're waiting. What are they waiting for? The owl with spots was waiting for the moon. The pig with the umbrella was waiting for the rain. The bear with the kite was waiting for the wind. The puppy on the sled was waiting for the snow. The rabbit with stars wasn't waiting for anything in particular. He just liked looking out the window and wait. Wow, they're all waiting for something different. When the moon came up, the owl was happy. It happened a lot. When the rain came down, the pig was happy. The umbrella kept her dry. When the wind blew, the bear was happy. The kite flew high and far. And when it finally snowed, the puppy was happy. He had waited for a very long time. The rabbit was happy just looking out the windows. Sometimes one or the other of them went away, but he always came back. They probably went away when somebody came to play with them. Sometimes they slept, but mostly they waited. Sometimes gifts appeared. Oh, look, somebody put an acorn and a seashell and an egg on the shelf. Once a visitor arrived from far away. He stayed a while. Oh, look at that elephant. Uh-oh. Then he left and never returned. The elephant fell off the shelf and broke. They saw many wonderful, interesting things while they were there waiting, looking at the clouds. They saw rainbows and lightning flashing and snow and fireworks. And of course, there was always the moon and the rain and the wind and the snow to keep them happy. One day, a cat with patches joined them. Look at the cat. Was she waiting for the moon? No. Was she waiting for the rain? No. Was she waiting for the wind? No. Was she waiting for the snow? No. She didn't seem to be waiting for anything in particular. That's what they thought. Oh, but she was! She was waiting to have little kittens. Now there were 10 of them, and they were all happy together, waiting to see what would happen next. Wow! Now there's a lot of toys on the shelf. There used to be just 5. Now there's 10, and they're all waiting. They're waiting to see what's going to happen next. They like waiting because they're waiting for the rain and they're waiting for the snow and they're waiting for special things to happen. And then when they happen, it makes them all happy. So waiting isn't bad because when you're waiting for something, you can think about how great it's going to be when it happens or when it gets here. And then when it does, it's better than ever. Like when I'm waiting to read a story to you and then finally I get to read to you. And it makes me so happy that it's okay that I had to wait for it because once it happens, I'm so happy. And there's so many things that you might have to wait for. But if you wait and you're patient, when it happens, it's wonderful. So what are you waiting for? Are you waiting for your birthday? If you are, when your birthday's here, it's going to be great. Are you waiting to go on a trip? Are you counting down the days until it's time to go? You should. Waiting isn't bad because when it gets here, you can be so happy. And that's what I love. I love when I'm waiting for something and it finally gets here and I'm so happy. As happy as I am when I get to read to you. So, tomorrow, if you have to wait for something, like if you have to wait for mom and dad to go somewhere, or if you have to wait for them to pick you up from school, remember, waiting is okay because when it gets here, it's so special. I want you to remember that tomorrow. And I want you to remember when you are waiting for mom and dad, whoever you're waiting with, obey and obey right away. And then come back and see Miss Dorothy because I'm going to be waiting right here to read another book to you. Bye! Thanks for reading with Miss Dorothy. I hope you enjoyed this book, and I hope you'll come back soon to read another. What's your favorite book? Drop Miss Dorothy a note and let me know. I'll go find it, and I'll read it to you. Be sure to subscribe, like, and share. I'll see you soon.